M0FXB, welcome back to my Icom ID51 videos. Now I do absolutely love this radio. I know we've got the 52 modern with the color screen, which is great, no complaints at all, but the 51 was ahead of its time. Then you had the 51 Plus and the Plus 2, but ultimately the interface is virtually the same. You've got VHF, UHF, wideband, airband, marine band, PMR. It's just, I think it's an excellent set. D-Start, no problem with it at all. DR mode, GPS, and you can pick them up for a couple of £100 these days. I think they're fantastic, and I just want you to know that you can use Chirp, because someone messaged me saying, can you use Chirp with a 51? Definitely you can. You can't with the 52. It's a different kind of interface. Who knows, maybe one day you can. So I just want you to know that to do that, though, you do need the OPC 2350 cable, LU. And they are expensive. They're like £40 and upwards. But once you've got it, that cable will work on the 51, the 5100, and I believe it works on the 7100. So if we look at Chirp here, which we have just connected to my 51, and the cables, move my radio out of the way. Move it over here for now. So the cable just plugs into the data port. It's just above the DC connector. And then all you do, and you know, I've read mine, and I'm quite surprised how much I've got on there. I've got a feeling M6LSJ sent me a code plug, because look, it's got memories and bank. So if you want this code plug, go to M6LSJ on Facebook, and he'll give you the code plug. Wow, look at that, just excellent, you know. And so I can add if I want in there. Let's just change this one at the top. I can put in 434.550, which is my node. So I just change that to HubNet, like so, and it's got a tone of 77. Okay. 7. And I'll send that to the radio in a minute. So how do we connect? So once you open Chirp, I'll put the link in the description. It's a free link. You just go to download from radio. You connect your cable. You need to know your COM port. So at the bottom, you've got your Windows squares. Right click, go device manager, and it's going to give you a new window. Go to the word ports COM, and there's my COM there. 45. I didn't have to load a driver, although, you know, load one up. You can Google them. And then I selected the radio I've got. So there's the COM, which was 45, Icom. And then I am the 51 Plus. You know, the older ones are the 51. And then they brought out the 51 Plus. Had, what did it have? Was it terminal mode? And then the Plus 2, again, I think it was terminal mode enhancements. And I've got that nice blue case on mine, haven't I? Which I really like. I'd never sell it. Do I need it? No. But do I love using it? Yes. And that's the key thing with radios. Don't sell them if you love using them, because it's pointless. Sell things you hate. Yeah. But if you love using them, but you're selling them because you want another £100 in the bank, no, I think it's a bad choice myself. Okay, so ID51 Plus. And then we've already read it. Well, let's read it again, shall we? Let me just, yeah, okay, because we can always add HubNet again afterwards. So look, it's cloning. If you look at the radio, you get the typical cloning thing. And then we'll go in, and once it's read it, we'll put HubNet back in, and then we'll look at some of the settings that we can look at. So this is the speed. It's not like super fast, but it's fast enough. Beautiful radio, lovely, loud, clear audio. I think I'm going to plug in my D-Star hotspot, which I've got here. And if you've got a digital radio, you have to get a hotspot. Get a hotspot, for God's sake. Yes, we want to use our repeaters and support our repeaters, but don't miss out by not having a hotspot. A hotspot is basically having your own repeater in your shack. You know, why would you not want that? Just notice there that it's spelled Icom wrong. Okay, click OK while we do that. Right, it's read it, and I'm going to quickly add back in HubNet. So it's 434.550, and then just click again, HubNet, like so. tone 77. If you want to add a repeater, you can. You just, when you're selecting the frequencies, you just go here, look, plus or minus, and then the offset. So it'd be for say a 2 meter repeater, it'd be 1.6. Sorry, get it right. For a 2 meter repeater, it would actually be 600. For a 77s, it would be 7.6. Okay. And then you've got mode there as well. So have a look at the modes. It even shows AM there and DV, of course. So I'm just going to go no there for now. Let's look at the settings. You've got banks. I didn't even know I had banks in this device. And look at all that. Okay, I haven't got a clue how to add banks. I've never done banks. Sorry. But look at that, you know. And what's all this? Double click to change bank name. So these are banks that have been added. And then you've got the letters where they haven't changed the name. Enter a new name for a bank. Let's just go HubNet. I just call everything HubNet. And look, it's added a bank. And then you can select what you want in the bank. See all the ticks? So I could select 10 of these channels into these banks. All right, I've learned. Okay, that's good. Settings. Now, so it should have a lot of settings in here, shouldn't we? Oh, it's got all the D-Star stuff in there. So it's got the Your Core list. I'm surprised it's got all the repeater lists in there, but it's got it. I wasn't expecting that. You can see I've never used it before. And then the My Core, there's My Core there. So they have, you know, got some D-Star stuff in there. I thought it would be all analog stuff, but no. So the nice thing is about using Chirp is that if you go to radio and go to query source, look, you've got a direct link here to radio reference, repeater book, DMR mark, and then these other ones. You can copy and paste and export. If we go file, export CSV, and look, it's a CSV file. Just put it to my downloads for now. You've just exported all your favorite things into a CSV file using Chirp. And this is why people love Chirp. You can import as well, of course. I tend to program by hand, to be honest. And you've got here used fixed font, larger font, restore tabs, language. Wonder what languages they give. Oh my God, they've got all these languages. That's good. So let's just go back to radio, download from radio. And what we're going to do is just look at all the different icons that you can select. So we just start right at the top. Look at that. 2100, 2730, 746. The 7100, you know, still for sale. What we got here? 910, 7300, 7200. There's just loads. The older ones, the 92, 880H. I've got the 880. Still got that one. All the 51s. So, you know, this is good, isn't it? So let's just write it back to the radio. So we get HubNet on there. We'll go upload to radio. Click OK. And it's now cloning to the radio. I just think it's excellent. And remember, some people think that Chirp only works with the budget radios. No, it works with the top brand radios as well. And they're updated every day. There's an update on Chirp, and they're constantly adding stuff. So check out their list of radios. And what you'll like about Chirp is that you can copy and paste. So you might have a Quashang UVK5, and you might want to copy and paste all the repeaters from that to this Chirp, say your Icom. Well, you can do it. That's the key thing here. That's why a lot of people insist on Chirp, because they can just move things around really easily. So there you are. So that's done. Just notice one thing I have not looked at before. Where was it? Select band plan. What's that? And look at that. You can change the band plan. If you're a different part of the world, you can actually select it. You've got Europe, Americas, Asia, and then North America. I'm not going to change anything. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you. It's, you know, I find it fascinating. Bye for now. 7-3. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Catch you on air.